What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I want to talk about something that I got from the FOMC minutes that could be an indicator that we are going to see a massive spike in unemployment over the next couple of months. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. For every friend you refer to the app by the end of the month, Webull's going to give you up to 100 free fractional shares. And if you refer 3 people by the end of the month, Webull's going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple, which at the time I'm recording the video is worth about $170. Everything will be linked in the description. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about something that I thought was actually pretty interesting. Little piece of information that we got a couple of days ago, as I'm recording the video, that is, from the FOMC minutes. The Federal Reserve expects unemployment to begin rising in the second half of 2022, which, by the way, is where we're at right now. We're in the second half of 2022. In recent months, the unemployment rate hasn't really been all that bad. We saw scary unemployment, obviously, over the last 2 years, but that's been getting back on track. There are a lot of other things out there that are not back on track. There are a lot of things out there that are getting worse, but that is one thing that was good to see. Unemployment going down a little bit. And the most recent jobs report came out and said that we had a skyrocketing number of jobs created last month. Now, it's also important to remember that inflation is sky high right now. It was it was over 9%. Right now, we're looking at 8.5%, according to the latest CPI report, that is. So it makes me wonder, how many of those jobs being created are people that already have jobs and are financially forced to go and get a secondary job? Just makes me wonder. What if there are people out there, a husband and a wife, that are both working jobs, and now they're both working 2 jobs, 4 paychecks, 4 sources of income per household? Can easily double. So I'm just starting to wonder. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the unemployment incoming warning that we're getting from the Fed right now. And now that we're in the second half of the year, we are actually, where are we at right now? August. Okay, so we are a little over halfway through the third quarter of the year. We have the rest of the month of September, and then we're going to be moving on into the fourth quarter of the year, October, November, and December. Now, as I've been saying the last couple of days, or actually what I've been saying for about 11 months now, the September effect. This is another thing to add to the list of reasons for why I believe the market is going to get pummeled in September, next month. This video is coming out, I don't even know what date this video is coming out, but the end of August, next month. We are only a couple of days away from the beginning of September. Now, I don't know if the market is going to come tumbling down starting on September 1st, or the first market open day. I don't even know what day of the week that's going to be. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen as soon as the clock strikes midnight. Not necessarily, but I think the month of September is going to lead to far more red days than green days. If I had to guess, I'd say probably 80% red, 20% green, if I had to guess right now. I think we're going to see a lot of pain. And if you watch the video that I just posted yesterday, which, by the way, this is my 3rd video that I'm filming on my break right now. My 3rd of 3, scheduled for 3. I might even have to do 4, depending on how much time I have. So you know, I need this G Fuel energy formula, sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a whole bunch of vitamins, 50 different flavors to choose from. This one happens to be peach rings. I also recommend Bahama Mama and Snow Cone if you want $5 off your first purchase. Link in the description. But when it comes to the unemployment, or the expected spike in unemployment, I should say, because the next jobs report hasn't come out yet. The jobs report for the month of August, which we're in right now, we're going to be getting that, or we should be getting that, I think the first week of September. That's going to be pretty interesting because we're moving deeper and deeper and deeper into the second half of the year, which the Federal Reserve just came out and said they're expecting a rise in unemployment in the second half. That could mean at any time. It could be a slow, gradual rise into the new year. It could just skyrocket out of nowhere. Something could take place, and all of a sudden, boom, people lose their jobs again. Who knows at this point? I'm personally unconcerned. I'm personally not worried about it. The only reason I'm bringing this up, quite literally, is because this is another thing to add to the list of what I'm talking about when it comes to the September effect. Now, I posted a whole video about what the September effect even is, and me going on explaining why we experience the September effect almost every single September, a couple of key components that we need to pay attention to, along with some unique examples of what's going on this year and things that are going to be taking place this September, and all of the reasons why I personally believe we're going to potentially see the September effect on steroids this time around, and how I'm preparing for it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, if you have no idea what I'm on about right now, go and watch that video. A whole video about the September effect posted just a couple of days ago. It's on my channel. It's very easy to find. But here's the thing. We're getting more and more information. We're getting more and more itty-bitty little details. And I'll explain what I mean by that. Let me also just issue a very quick, friendly reminder, because one of the ways that I'm preparing myself for the September effect is by leaving my cash uninvested in my brokerage account. So, quick little friendly reminder. Go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You could deposit as little as you'd like. It still counts. It still works. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. For every friend you refer to the app by the end of the month, aka just a couple of days left, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet. Ford, Coca-Cola, the list goes on. And if you refer 3 friends to the app by the end of the month, aka just a couple of days, Webull's going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple, which, as I'm recording the video, is worth about $170. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Now might be the best time to set yourself up an account. And if you need help setting up an account, let me know on either Twitter or Instagram. I'll walk you through it if that's what you need. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you need help, I'm here to help. Anyway, we've been getting more and more pieces of information. For example, in this video right here, right now, I talked about how, according to the FOMC minutes, the Fed says they're expecting a rise in unemployment probably throughout the whole rest of this year. September is part of that. Yesterday's video was talking about, man, what even was it? Oh, it was about how the tightening process, or a majority of the quantitative tightening process, has yet to even have been felt yet, which means we haven't even scratched the surface with how much pain the tightening process is supposed to bring us. And the next rate hike is next month, aka September. The video that I posted before yesterday's video was titled something along the lines of why I have gone almost entirely bankless at this point. I stay as far away from the bank as humanly possible. I only use it for the bare minimum. And one of the more recent reports that have come out in recent weeks kind of reassures me that I made the right decision by staying away from the bank, which is everything going on in China right now, and how like 500,000 people have lost their deposits because housing development companies and whatnot are now defaulting on their debts and the Chinese economy is the Chinese economy is made up of real estate. Like 29% of the economy is real estate. And that could send a pretty rugged ripple effect onto the rest of the world because of how connected to everything and everyone China is. That's another thing adding fuel to the fire. And a lot of these things are happening right before September or are scheduled to happen in September. On top of all the other reasons that we typically see the market get pummeled in the month of September. So once again, I'm preparing myself. I am bracing for impact, and I have been spending the last couple of weeks, since the middle of July, I have been doing everything in my power to make as much as I can and hold on to as much of what I make as I can. I haven't been spending it. I haven't been investing it. I haven't been doing anything with it. I've been holding on to cash. Just cash. Just currency. I'm normally against that. The reason I'm doing it this time around is because I think there are going to be some major, massive buying opportunities in potentially just a couple of days or just a couple of weeks. I think that this time around is going to be pretty hefty September effect. But what do I know? I'm not a financial advisor. Don't follow my lead. I just happen to be somebody that's incredibly motivated to win and also simultaneously not afraid to lose. But I don't think there's going to be any losing for me in this situation anyway, because yeah, I'm holding on to some cash in preparation for either a massive dip or potentially a crash. I don't believe in timing the market, but we see this pretty much every single September. I don't think there's any losing for me in this situation though, just because I'm going to be investing that cash anyway. So if I'm wrong, I'm still going to invest it. If I'm right, I'm still going to invest it. So, in my opinion, I'm either going to win or I'm going to really win. So, anyway, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to the Federal Reserve expecting a rise in unemployment throughout the rest of the year, what are your thoughts on that right there? And are you preparing for the September effect? Are you ready for the September effect? If you're not ready, get ready, because there are probably going to be some pretty nice buying opportunities. Last September, the September before that, and the September before that, I covered in that recent September effect video. Not only did the S&P 500 take some punishment, silver took a lot of punishment, gold took a lot of punishment. So whether you're in wealth building mode or wealth preservation mode, I'm personally expecting some sales. So head on down in the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You can deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts, you still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. Refer a friend to the app by the end of the month, aka just a couple of days, and Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet: Ford, Coca-Cola, the list goes on. And you can do this 10 times, refer 10 people, get up to 1,000 free fractional shares. And of course, if you refer 3 people, just 3 people that you know, 3 human beings, to the app by the end of the month, just a couple of days, Webull's going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple at the time I'm recording, worth about $170. If you don't want the free stocks, go and get them anyway. They are free. Why would you not? And then just sell them. Congratulations, now you have the currency to go and get you some money if that's what you want. Or you could do whatever you want to do with the cash. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. You only have a couple of days left. Do not pass up on an opportunity. And of course, last but certainly not least, if anybody wants to try out some G Fuel energy formula, sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a bunch of vitamins, like 50 different flavors to choose from. This one is the peach ring flavor. I also recommend Bahama Mama and Snow Cone. If anybody wants to try it out, you can get $5 off your first purchase by clicking my link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. What are your thoughts on the FOMC minutes? What are your thoughts on the Federal Reserve coming out and saying that they are expecting a rise in unemployment the rest of 2022, the second half of 2022 to be more specific? What are your thoughts on that right there? And the recent surge in jobs created, what are your thoughts on that? Are people, more and more people getting back to work? Or do you think it's people being forced to take on second jobs because inflation is so out of control? I think it's kind of a mix. That's what I believe. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!